Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 72.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
70 left.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and short. Here's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ready. On 1st down, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. The man in motion is Watson.
10 flat. 10.
They'll run with Strong. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Set cut. Set cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Third and long.
Strike 2. Ready, fire.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll get about 2. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Throwing is Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism.
That one, take it in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myles is back to boot this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball's over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they go to work on first and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
43. Set.
Back to throw is Love. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Come on, set.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Set, go.
On the ground, McLaughlin. A dive, and he's in! Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, Shaq. Track it, Rocco leading. Go.
Now, Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing, Dart. And that is Incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Ready.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Brings up second and 7.
Somebody gotta do it. I know. Somebody gotta do it. I see he's bad. Watch him do it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7. Now Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On play action, Love. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Love. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. To throw is Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now Love. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Set. 33. Yep, we'll agree. Cut.
Love. That is caught in the middle of the end Packers.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll run with Tracy. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Carrington Valentine there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set!
Looking to throw. It's Dark. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Hawk 70, push in, push in! Panther 60, Panther 60!
The throw is Dark. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Dart. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Giants 1st down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go!
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Bo Melton on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Catch made there by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Packer first down.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A 2nd down throw for Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
10 black, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very scouted. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 43 yards away. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 24-21 lead. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Blue striker. Let's go. Ready?
A good play action with Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7.
Down. Set.
Back to throw is Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready. Ready.
And motion, it's golden.
43. Ready.
Throwing is Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Love will give it up on a pop pass. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
off the bootleg. Here is Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready, pray. Here we go. Ready.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On second down, Love. Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Blaster, 6 down. 33, yellow. Shoot, yellow. Set.
Here's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready, ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Let's go.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This officially a 58-yard attempt. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready up!
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Cowboys!
Dart can throw it on second down. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart out to his right, and he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to cut the deficit in half. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
On play action, Love. He's going to take a shot. sends it down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down. Love to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Love to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
To throw is Dart. To the tight end, likely. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 43-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll run here. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Now, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
To the outside, complete to Johnson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage.
The score, Giants 38, Packers 34. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
In motion, it's Golden.
33, yellow. Set.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. One of the Giants has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike, the one thing you can't have. In the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Gets out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
In motion, it's Golden.
Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Black, 95. 10.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.